On today's episode of Identity, young author and entrepreneur Stacy Fru pops by for coffee. We attend a Women in Tech initiative in Auckland Park, Johannesburg. And our What's Happening segment features the review of a delicious recipes app, Christian-based website, and an inspirational book by Charles Ngobeni.
I am an individual with an imagination. My inner faith illuminates innovations. In a space with infinite inspiration, I was born free from all incarceration. Incredible, living infallibly, intelligent, outshine with my inner being. This is me, impeccable as ever been. I am you, you are me. This is my identity.
Namkelekile ngezandla ezishushu babukeli bethu abahle beMzansi for show. Seliphinde lafika ilo xesha lokwakheka emoyeni kule mizuzu amashumi amathathu. Nibukela inkqubo eniyithanda kakhulu enkolo ezahlukeneyo ehamba phambili i-Identity. Khonapha ku-SABC 1 Mzansi for show. Viwe Gxwala. Without wasting any more time, let's get ready to feast on food for the mind and soul. So grab your cup of coffee and let's start off by meeting today's inspirational coffee shop guest. At the tender age of 11, the young lady joining me for coffee and cupcakes is a dynamite and certainly comes in a small package. Stacy Fru has already published 3 books and has won 3 awards for her second book called Bob and the Snake. By the age of 9, Stacy's awards and recognition included the 2016 NDA Best ECD publication and the UNICEF Young Leader 2016. She also won in the category of Skills Development and Education in the Gauteng Premier's second Youth Excellence in Service Awards in 2018. There's so much more to this blossoming young lady, so I invited her for a chat, and to my delight, she accepted. Stacy, welcome to Identity.
Oh, thank you for having me here, and it is grateful to be in your lovely coffee shop.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
I want to find out about your upbringing because I know you're pretty young, but
Yes.
What kind of upbringing did you have?
Well, in my house, my parents were very strict on education.
Okay.
And that being, they introduced us to books, they introduced us to writing and technology. Obviously, being kids, we also needed to evolve around the world that is changing around us. So the book part really drew me in because I was really inspired by reading and writing and technology on the side, of course. And so I decided to use my talent and become an author.
Sure. Okay, and maybe before we get into the books that you write, I want to find out about spirituality, you know. When did it come to play and what role does it play in your life specifically?
Well, spirituality being a belief. I pray. In our family, we pray a lot. My dad encourages going to church and always just being thankful to whoever you believe in, no specific being. And so it played a role because I know that there's always guidance. Even though I'm getting a lot of support from my family, there's always going to be one guidance that you can always just go to and believe in. Yes.
Okay. At the age of 7, you know, when other kids were outside and playing in the rain or playing with sand, you had already started writing your first book.
Yes.
All right. Tell me about it and how did that come about?
Well, when my mother's graduated with her master's degree, I saw the thesis she wrote.
Okay.
And I thought this thesis was just a big book that she wrote without me knowing. So I kind of decided to get her back by writing my own book without telling her.
Okay.
So that's how the main concept of me writing my first book came about. But then as I also progressed in writing, I found out that it was my passion and I also wanted to inspire other children to write.
All right. And you've already got 3 books that are published.
2. My third one
is on the way.
Yes, it's on the way. It's very close. It's getting launched on the 14th of July 2018.
All right. So tell us about the process of writing, you know, what space you're in and specifically why you decided to come up with the titles that you do.
Well, the concept of writing, first, how I write, I'm not sure about any other authors. How I write is that I first think of the main idea of my story, like what it's going to be based on. Like Smelly Cats. Smelly Cats is based on the two cats fighting and being smelly, of course. And so I first write and correct and then come up with the title, because I seem it helps me a lot, because once you finish writing, then you can go over your work and find a suitable title for your work.
You are so smart. And I know that you have a wish to also empower other young children by teaching them how to read and write. How do you foresee yourself doing that?
Good question, because I own and I'm the founder of the Stacy Fru Foundation, which is also getting launched on the 14th of July 2018. So what I do in the Stacy Fru Foundation is that I have various representatives in different parts of this country which I'm not able to go to. And they will go to schools and less privileged areas, and they will just encourage children to read and write. And how I'm also doing that is that I'm the Save the Children child ambassador. So I go around to their various homes in Alexandra, and I just read to the children and encourage the children. The children are very small. They're from, I think, 3 to 7 years old in the particular home I went to. And yeah, Save the Children is doing amazingly well for these children, and it just makes me happy.
Why is it important for you to touch base with other young children who are from disadvantaged areas? Why is it so close to your heart?
It's close to my heart because I was brought up in a wealthy upbringing, because I went on holiday, I went to a good school, but then after I wrote my first book, my mom asked me this question. She said, how many children do you think know how to read that are your age? And I said, everyone. But then she showed me that many children my age cannot read and write. And that really spoke to me and really changed my perspective of what I want to do later on in life. So obviously I want to continue writing, but obviously as I go on, I want to empower children, and I want to just encourage them to live their dreams.
And you're so young, you're 11.
Yes.
So where do you see yourself, say, in the next 3 to 5 years? What do you see yourself doing?
I see myself doing a lot of movement, and obviously growing the Stacy Fru Foundation and growing my online TV station, CTV SA. And I want to reach out to more children and go internationally to the places I haven't been able to go to.
And we're commemorating 100 years of Tata Nelson Mandela's legacy. So how would you like to carry on his legacy with the work that you're doing?
How I would like to carry on his legacy is also educating children, because he stated, Tata Mandela stated that education is the key to success. So that is what I'd like to motivate children to do, to get educated, to learn how to be able to read and write.
All right. I want us to get into this word game that we have on Identity. So now we can relax and we can have fun and lay back a bit, all right? The game is called Choose My Ketela. You have to choose one over the other. So I'll ask you a set of questions and you just choose one.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Skateboarding or bungee jumping?
Bungee jumping.
Indigenous games or Candy Crush?
Indigenous games.
Okay. Travel with a boat or by bicycle?
Bicycle.
Cape Town or Johannesburg?
Cape Town.
Short hair or braids?
Braids.
Good answer. Pink or blue?
Blue. Pink.
Coffee or juice?
Juice.
Thank you so much, Stace, for joining us. I had so much fun. And
thank you.
Keep that amazing glowing spirit of yours up.
Yes, I will.
Sinebhongo nguStacy Fru nomsebenzi awenzayo ngokwakha abanye abantwana eluntwini. Simnqwenela konke okuhle kumsebenzi yakhe enzayo, kwaye simnqwenela nekamva elihle kwindlela yakhe yempumelelo. It's time for a short break. When we return, we head to Auckland Park for a technological expo. And don't miss our media review segment, which features a recipes app, a religious website, and a motivational book. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
You're still watching Mzansi's leading magazine show Identity right here on SABC 1. I'm Viwe Gxwala. Thank you for staying with us. As you know by now, the Identity team is intrigued by your interesting and educational community stories, and we look forward to featuring them on the show. We received an invitation to witness a Women in Tech breakfast series that aims to inspire young women to consider careers in technology, as well as empower those that are in the technology sector. We couldn't pass up an opportunity to show this story. So we geared up and headed to Auckland Park. Here's what the team captured.
This is my identity.
There's a saying that goes, behind every successful woman, there's a bunch of other women cheering for her. Jozi Hub happens to be the center where women in tech gathered and uplifted each other.
My name is Mbali and I'm the founder of Pink Coders Africa, which is a network for female software developers. But I'm also one of the team members for Jozi Hub, which is a collaborative space and a co-working space for tech startups. So today we're here to obviously showcase an amazing woman. Her name is Neil Nkolise, and she's the founder of i-Tech Group. So these platforms we use to showcase amazing women who've obviously come up with innovative solutions for South Africa. And we use these platforms also to inspire women who are looking to get into the industry of saying, how do I get there? What skill sets do I need? And we find that that's very helpful for our communities.
My name is Neil Nkolise. I'm the founder of i-Tech, which is a biotech company that manufactures custom-made medical prosthetics and bioimplants. i-Tech is a combination of engineering and health, and we built the company to look into the future of medtech in South Africa, not only in South Africa, globally. One of our values as a company was to embrace everyone else's uniqueness and also create an environment where people thrive. And I've seen that a lot of them have started becoming emotionally intelligent and spiritually strong, because I'm someone who's very spiritual, and I always say you need to have a spiritual strength for you to exist within this business. Right now we are in the fourth industrial revolution, and we might talk about different technologies such as Internet of Things, additive manufacturing, artificial intelligence. And what's important about this time at this point as a global community is that women need to play an integral role in leading innovations, leading economic transformation globally. So I feel that I'm called beyond just doing my business. I'm called to empower more women to get into, to take up the challenge and take up the opportunities of leading technology and being the pioneers in the field of technology.
Being part of today really helped me because it allowed me to find that my story is not unique, that my challenges aren't unique. There was a really strong feeling of just camaraderie and about being part of a community that understands the challenges, and that's important when we're entrepreneurs. To those people that are at home watching today, I would say take notes and take 2 or 3 key ideas and apply them. It's about the doing, not the hearing. We need to be doers, not dreamers and hearers.
In between the side chat, there were other young women in tech eager to help and inspire girls in technology and engineering.
I'm very passionate about women and girl-child affairs. I'm trying to attend everything that has to do with women, and especially in IT, because we do not have that many women in sitting at these tables, and a lot of decisions are being made for us when we are absent. I've sat in boardrooms where I am surrounded by men, and you are so aware of your surroundings that you're the only woman. So it really gives that comfort that I'm not actually the only woman in these industries. I'm not the only one who is facing these issues. And you get solutions from people who are also actually experiencing, and not just book knowledge, they're actually experiencing these issues.
So
the reason I woke up to come here today is that I needed the inspiration from other women in tech, you know. I think sometimes it's like you feel like you're walking a lonely journey. You don't know that there are other women who are overcoming the things that you're going through. So it was important to hear these stories, to see very real, authentic women, you know, who have really authentic ideas that they need to speak out on. So that's it, and to network, because our network, like one of the speakers said, is everything. So
most of the challenges that we face as women, especially in the field that we're in, that is more dominated, is more of we don't have a lot of women to support you, and you need quite a lot of strong support structure for you to thrive. But I've been blessed to have men who understand that I'm a woman and who are there to guide me throughout the journey.
Attending these events has helped me build a network around myself, encourage myself when I feel like I can't achieve the things that I really want to achieve, and people that we view as successful that are still saying, look, we're struggling. That's very encouraging, and that's what I've learned and what I've gained from attending such events.
I always say take the leap of faith, but always open up yourself to learning, because when you open up yourself to learning, you are going to fall, you are going to rise up. But always think very high, because when you think high, even if you fall, you are going to land in the middle, where people who don't think quite high never reach at all.
This is my identity.
Thank you to Nele and Kolise for sharing such an interesting story. We hope that more women in the technology sector are empowered and in turn empower others to take an interest in the fascinating tech industry. Uba nawo unalibalela canal elinomfutho ongathandi kwabela nathi ngalo, iqala lethu lingakundwendwela. Sibhalele incwadi ku identitytvshow@gmail.com. When we come back after the break, we head into today's What's Happening segment, which features the review of an app that will help you create delicious and healthy dishes, a website that will help boost your knowledge on the Christian faith, and a book by a local author, Charles Ngobeni. We'll be right back.
This is my identity. This is my identity.
Welcome back. You're still watching your favorite multi-faith magazine show, Identity, right here on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. I'm your host, Viwe Gxwala. Basandungena uphosiwe. Siqala inkqubo yethu ngusomashishini nombhali uStacy Fru. Saye Auckland Park eGauteng uyobona umcimbi we-Women in Tech. Ngoku lixesha lesiqendu sale veki. Nanku what's happening. If you're a lover of different cuisines and always willing to try a variety of yummy, wholesome and warm dishes for this winter, then you'll love to hear what this app has to offer. It's an app that will provide you with a variety of meals you could prepare for your friends and family. It's called Healthy Food Cooking Recipes app. Healthy Food Cooking Recipes app is a collection of delicious, tasty and healthy recipes that have been tried and tested by professional cooks. Whether your diet is gluten-free, low-carb or vegetarian, they have the recipes for you. The app makes it easy to search by your particular dietary. The homepage will provide you with tabs such as recipes, shopping list, favorite, and the diet. The menu page shows different meal plans such as breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The breakfast option shows you delicious pastries you can prepare, such as breakfast pops, cream cheese pancakes, cloud eggs, and many more. Each recipe offers preparation, cooking time, and a detailed ingredient list. There's a step-by-step method which comes in handy with a duration to help you make sure you neither overcook nor undercook. Found something you like? Click the star-shaped icon and the recipe will automatically be placed under the favorite tab. Make sure you taste different riveting healthy recipes with the help of Healthy Food Cooking Recipes. Okokutya kubukeka kunempilo kwaye kubukeka kumandi nyani. Leyo ke i-app endiza kuyizama. Masingene kwisiqendu sethu esilandelayo. Yi-website eza kunikeza ulwazi olunzulu ngobuKristu, inikeze ulwazi olungaqinisa ukholo lwakho.
www.odb.org serves as a daily devotional resource center for Christians who are on a mission to build their relationship with Jesus Christ. It provides you with fresh Bible-based content to enhance the Christian lifestyle using material from respected Christian leaders and scholars. The homepage offers a selection of the most recent published articles as well as a verse for the day. There are different tabs to select such as Daily, Discover, Topics, Get Involved. The Daily tab has a drop-down menu which offers different reading materials, which gives life lessons with the help of Bible scriptures. Select the Topics tab for a different selection of topics that touch base on spiritual growth, prayer, evangelism, and faith. Relatable for both men and women. For more eye-opening information, click the Resources tab, and you can also get daily devotionals sent straight to your inbox by clicking the Subscribe option. Stay inspired in your walk of faith by visiting www.odb.org.
Now on to our next review. It's a book that will provide you with some spiritual tools that will help you on your journey to success. It's called Unlocking the Success Code by Charles Ngobeni. Let's page through.
Written by local author Charles Ngobeni, Unlocking the Success Code is a self-development book that aims to share insightful information for both young men and women that might need assistance to get ahead in life. In order to make the book relatable, the author shares about spirituality and the role it plays in one's life. The book is divided into 12 chapters. Each chapter tackles a different matter and every chapter is peppered with a Bible verse. There's inspirational chapters such as Surroundings, Go Blindly, Push for Excellence, and many more. Chapter 2, which is Dreams, Visions, and Goals, unpacks all the difficult questions regarding succeeding and the importance of researching. He further shares more eye-opening information in Chapter 8, where he shares his views about excellence. Make sure you don't miss out on this insightful wisdom and knowledge by getting yourself a copy of Unlocking the Success Code by Charles Ngobeni.
Before we wrap up today's episode, a quick note that this Sunday, the 24th of June to Thursday, the 28th of June, marks Sanka Drug Awareness Week. During this time, the SA National Council of Alcoholism and Drug Dependence promotes healthy living and encourages communities to support the anti-drug awareness campaigns. Do your bit by attending and promoting such campaigns in your community. Njekanjalo siyivala inkqubo yethu namhlanje. Sithemba ukuba undwendwe lwethu, ibali lethu neziqendu zethu zinishiyeni nomfutho. Uba unalo ibali elakhanayo, ungasithumela incwadi enzulu ku-identitytvshow@gmail.com. Sikhona na ku-social media. Funani i-Identity TV Show ku-Facebook, Twitter na ku-Instagram. From me, Viwe Gxwala and the Identity team, keep warm, stay blessed. Goodbye.